How's it going, everybody? Daner here with North Central Coins, and welcome back to another episode of the most rare and valuable coins in Canada. Are you ready to discover one of the rarest and most valuable Canadian pennies in existence? Well, buckle up and get ready to be blown away, because today we are diving into the fascinating world of coins and discussing the 1911 Canadian pattern penny. So join us as we explore the history, rarity, and also value of this prized piece of Canadian currency that is worth an absolute fortune. Before I do get into this, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new content as it is being released. Also, make sure to stay to the end of the video if you would like to find out the maximum amount of money you could get for one of these coins if you ever did find one. And then without further ado, what do you say we start this off and discuss the 1911 pattern or trial penny? Let's get it, guys. The penny was minted in Canada from the year 1858 until the year 2012. It is a coin that is no longer in circulation and is worth 1 cent or 1/100th of a dollar. Although the 1 cent piece is the coin's official name, according to the Royal Canadian Mint, the names penny and cent are more frequently used. Because Canada had used British pounds, shillings, and pence as coinage alongside American decimal coins and also Spanish milled dollars up until the year 1858, the penny was quickly embraced by the Canadian public. The loanword cent is frequently used in Canadian French to refer to the penny. This maintains the English sound in contrast to the word that means 100 in French. Although sou is the preferred term for penny in Quebec, French slang phrases like sen and sen noir are still acceptable. The Royal Canadian Mint officially stopped distributing pennies as of February 4th, 2013 after the coin's production ended in May of 2012. This coin is still considered a valid form of payment. However, when the coin's circulation ended, merchants were urged to round cash purchases to the nearest 5 cents rather than continue to give out pennies as change for cash transactions. Non-cash transactions like credit cards are paid to the exact cent, as well as goods which are also priced in 1 cent increments. The first Canadian cent was produced in the year 1858 and measured 1 inch or 25.4 millimeters in diameter and approximately 4.54 grams in weight. Prior to 1858, the Canadian monetary system relied heavily on British coinage, bank, and commercial tokens, known by their French name as sous. Also US cash and Spanish milled dollars. These cents were initially established to bring some sort of order to the monetary system in Canada. With the goal of using these coins as measurement tools, the coin parameters were determined, and the public's acceptance of these tokens was severely hampered by their small weight when compared to the easily accessible bank and merchant halfpenny tokens of the time. The Dominion government of Canada inherited the coins in 1867, and some of them were even sold at a discount of 20%. It wasn't until 1876 that the need for new cents with the weight increased to 5.67 grams became apparent. The diameter of a large cent from 1858 to 1920 was 23.88 millimeters or 0.940 inches, making them much larger than contemporary 1 cent coins and even much larger than contemporary 25-cent pieces of the time. These enormous large cent coins, which were produced after Confederation on British halfpenny planchettes, were issued and worth about the same value as the halfpenny. After being issued, they were in use in the province of Canada, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. Prior to that time, British Columbia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland all continued to mint their own pennies until they joined Confederation. Eventually, the size of the penny was shrunk to its current size in the year 1920, making it more comparable to the American penny. Now, before we get into how to identify and value this coin if you were ever to find one, let's go over pattern or trial coins. Canadian pattern or trial coins are unique and rare coin prototypes created as part of the coin design and production process. They were minted to test new designs, metals, or production techniques before the mass production of regular circulation coins. These coins often feature experimental or alternate designs, inscriptions, or metal compositions. Some of the key features that can identify Canadian pattern or trial coins: they can have unique designs. Pattern coins frequently showcase unique or experimental designs that differ from the final versions of the coins issued for circulations. These designs may include variations in motifs, inscriptions, or even entirely new themes. They can also have a limited mintage. Pattern coins were often struck in very limited quantities, making them scarce and highly sought after by collectors. The low mintage figures adds to their rarity and value. They can be composed of various metals. Some pattern coins were struck in different metals or alloys, testing their durability and also appearance. These may include variations in copper, silver, gold, bronze, and other metals. They may have distinguishing markings. Pattern coins often bear distinguishing markings to indicate their experimental nature. Modern pattern coins can also include the words pattern or trial or test on the coin's surface. Historical significance. These coins provide valuable insights into the coinage development process, the evolution of designs, and also the decision-making of mint authorities. They are a window into the history of Canadian coinage. And also their collectible rarity. Collectors of Canadian coins value pattern coins for their historical significance and rarity. The value of these coins can vary widely based on factors such as the specific design, metal composition, condition, and also collector demand. Authenticity is also crucial when purchasing pattern coins, as counterfeit or replica pieces do exist. Now, to differentiate between the regular strike and the pattern 1911 Canadian large cent or penny, you need to flip over and look on the coin's obverse. The pattern or trial piece will include the inscription George 5th DEIGRA REX ETIND In contrast, the regular strike of the 1911 Canadian penny will not include the GRA, which stands for By the Grace of God in Latin in the inscription. It may be shocking that such a minor difference can bring such a substantial value and premium to this coin, but if you understood how rare this penny truly is, you might understand why people are willing to pay such buku amounts of money for one of these bad boys. Currently, there are only a few known examples of this coin, and they will receive the SP or specimen designation. Usually that is the designation that pattern or trial pieces will receive from PCGS. At this point, coming across large Canadian pennies or cents to search for errors or variations doesn't happen too often, even for those with some experience in collecting and coin roll hunting. But if you do want the opportunity to search some large pennies for holy grails like this 1911 pattern piece, I would suggest your best chance at this point would probably be to look for bulk lots on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or even a flea market. Generally, coin shops will charge around $1 for an average condition large penny, so if you can find a bulk lot where you pay less than $1 per coin, you are not doing too bad. This 1911 pattern penny was produced at the Royal Mint facility in London, and because the obverse design was changing to accommodate the coronation of King George V, there were several tests conducted and many legendary coins were created, the most noteworthy of which would probably be this coin's big brother, the 1911 silver dollar, which is commonly acknowledged and referred to as the most rare and valuable Canadian coin currently in existence. So what do you say we discuss the specifications and potential value if you were ever to stumble across one of these legendary pennies? If any of the specifications are off, it may indicate that the coin is not legitimate or authentic. The 1911 pattern penny is composed of a bronze alloy which is 95% copper, 4% tin, and 1% zinc. It has a weight of 5.6 grams, a diameter of 25.4 millimeters, and is in metal alignment, as is the standard for most Canadian coins. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, to identify this 1911 pattern piece, all you need to do is flip over to the obverse, and if it has the GRA, then you have one extremely rare Canadian penny that can be worth all the way up to $60,000 for an SP65. If you were ever to find one of these and sent it to PCGS to be graded, it would receive the SP or specimen designation. Currently, the highest graded known example is an SP65, but I'm going to give you the North Central Coins estimate. If you were able to find and identify one of these 1911 pattern pennies, I believe that it could truly be worth up to $100,000 for an SP67 example. So this coin, even on the lower end, is probably worth around $10,000. And as you start to go up into the MS range, you start to see some crazy money where it tops out at $60,000 for an SP65 example. What do you guys think about the Canadian 1911 pattern penny? What would you do if you ever found a legitimate example, or if you have ever found any of the coins discussed in this video? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Also, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can stay up to date with my new content as it is being released.
Attention all collectors, treasure hunters, and numismatists. We're absolutely thrilled to introduce a game changer in the world of collectibles. DK Coins and Collectibles presents our brand new mystery booster packs. Inside these intriguing packs, you'll discover a trove of rare coins, gleaming silver treasures, and exclusive collectible items that will make your heart race with excitement. It's a collecting adventure like no other, and it's all waiting for you. But here's the catch. These treasures are as rare as the Canadian 1911 silver dollar, and they're vanishing from our inventory faster than you can say DK Coins and Collectibles. We're talking limited quantities here, folks. So don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers like sand through an hourglass. Head over to our website right now at dkcoinsandcollectibles.com to secure your mystery booster packs. It's a chance to own a piece of history, a slice of silver, and a dash of pure collectible magic. But you've got to act fast, because in the world of treasure hunting, hesitation can mean missing out. Get your mystery booster packs today. Join the hunt and uncover hidden treasures you'll cherish forever. Don't wait, dive into the world of mystery and treasures with DK Coins and Collectibles. Order now and let the adventure begin. Pre-orders available now through our website. Secure payments made through PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and other online payment methods. Grab your mystery booster packs today and join the hunt.
Well, I think that is pretty much gonna do it for this one, folks. So until the next one, everybody, peace out and have a good one, y'all.